guys, doing something a little different from this channel. Typically I don't do predictions or anything like that, but seeing as I'm actually gonna be at SummerSlam this year, I figured why not. I might have a few matches that I missed, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm not fully aware of the card. I probably should have looked that up, to be honest, but like I said, I don't typically do these. This was just kind of a spur of the moment thing. So let's get into the first match I have, which is Happy Corbin versus Pat McAfee. And I honestly think that Corbin's going to walk away with this one. I think there's going to be some shenanigans, probably with Austin Theory or something like that. They looked to be building that up the last time, like when they first got this match started to be set up. They appeared that it was going to be a Theory Happy Corbin screwy finish type deal, or at least that's what I'm thinking. Next, Miz versus Logan Paul. I'm not a fan of them trying to make Logan Paul a babyface. I'm not a fan of Logan Paul, period. Though I will say the Miz plays an amazing heel, and he is not a babyface whatsoever. I've never liked him as a babyface. So, being that it's Logan Paul's first singles match in WWE, I'm going to say he's going to take the victory in this one. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is it's going to be Logan Paul there. Next, Rollins versus a mystery opponent. It was supposed to be Riddle, but something to do with a storyline injury. The way it's being set up is we're going to have a return for Rollins to face at SummerSlam, or they could have Riddle come back. I really don't see that happening, being that he was quote-unquote injured on Monday, but he posted something on Twitter about not being a part of the show, being kicked off the show, something like that. And Triple H said, "I hear you." So he may have a match set up tomorrow night on SmackDown. He may go in with just a mystery opponent, and it's possible that it could be Edge. We could see Wyatt Six return. Who else? There's been people saying Cody Rhodes, which I don't think is going to happen as much as I'd like it to. He's a month removed from surgery, so even with the heart that Cody Rhodes has, I don't see Cody returning for this match. Whoever it is, I think Rollins is going to lose. He hasn't won that much on TV lately, but he's also a guy who can pull that off. He doesn't have to win in order to be great. So I think Rollins is losing this match, no matter who he faces. Next match, the Mysterios versus the Judgment Day. I think the Judgment Day is taking this one. I believe this is where we'll see Dominic turn on Rey. And if Edge does return at SummerSlam, I'd say this is where it happens. So I'm going to say that Judgment Day is going to take this. Dominic's going to turn on Ray. And Edge is going to come and make the save. Usos versus the Street Profits. Now, they've been building, I think it's Montez Ford. I'm not a big Street Profits fan, but I believe it's Montez Ford. They've been building as a single star, but they've also been making them look strong as a tag team. So it's hard to decide. I'm going to say that Street Profits walk away with this and turn heel. And they'll keep building Montez Ford as this dominant singles competitor. Austin Theory versus Bobby Lashley. See, this is a tough one because if Vince was still running things, I'd say Theory ran away with it. But then you've got Lashley, who just won the title off of Theory. I'm going Lashley on this one. Just because, like I said, he did just win the title. He deserves something. Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch. And I think it's the 4th match that they've had together. I could be wrong. This one's hard to decide because I really haven't seen the build. I haven't seen the story. I just catch clips on YouTube. But I'll say Big Time Bex walks away with it. Bianca's held the title since WrestleMania, I believe. So I do think that Becky Lynch is going to walk away with the title. Ronda Rousey versus Liv Morgan. Now, if it were my call, I'd say Ronda needs to win. Ronda brings name value. Ronda is a beast. No pun intended. But, like with Lashley, Liv just won the title. I don't see them taking it off her anytime soon. But at the same time, they don't really want to make Ronda look weak. So, this is where I think the most probable screwy finish comes. And that's going to be Charlotte Flair costing Ronda Rousey the title and starting a feud between the two. We know she's going to be in Nashville because Ric Flair's final match is in Nashville Sunday night. So we know she's going to be in Nashville. But will her presence be felt at SummerSlam? I believe it will. Then Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. I went, and this is last man standing match. I went back and forth in my head time and time again on this. Who's gonna win? Brock, Roman. Brock, Roman. Roman has said that he wants to take time off. On top of that, he doesn't really have, I think this is like the 3rd time he's wrestled since WrestleMania. Brock, he's on that part-time schedule anyways. So, when he has the titles, we all know what to expect. even though when he was the champion up to, or when he was, no, he wasn't champion up to WrestleMania. He was preparing to go, yeah, he was. Shoot, I'm getting my stuff confused. When Brock had his title up to WrestleMania, he was appearing on every show, and it's also been said that he's taken over the role of locker room leader and yada yada yada. So I'm really going back and forth with myself on this. They don't want to make either one of them look weak, which is obvious with the last man standing match. So you have to just destroy your opponent. I'm going to say that Brock walks away with it. But then Theory comes out, challenges or cashes in Money in the Bank, gets hit with an F5, and loses. Not only loses the match, but loses his Money in the Bank, loses his chance at the title. That is what I think. As I said, I may have forgotten some matches. If I did, I apologize. I will see you all on Sunday. Hopefully I'll have some good video for you guys. Good pictures and whatnot. But I will catch you all Sunday. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.